Okay, people, watching this video will make you feel like you're Mambo in this clip. You're going to be enlightened to some things and know these are true, but when you start learning the truth, things go wrong.
This was an omen from the start, and now we have this uprising. Stop! Stop! Stop this nonsense!
So these guys are just having a bit of fun.
A little self-control, if you please. You bring this disorder, this aberration to the very heart of our community. Have you lost your mind?
We're just having fun.
Harmless fun.
Harmless?
They're just having fun, according to these. So, if I show you this one, take this back to here. Sorry about the editing, it's my first one for a long time. This was Wuhan. Apparently the start of the epidemic. Lots of questions about that and where it did start and why it started. But the residents found a way to cheer each other up by raising their vibration. Shouting from rooftops, shouting from this apartment flats. Stay strong, stay in love. But when it started to get, basically it went on social media, spread across the road and world. It got viral, and then all of a sudden the Chinese governments asked people to stop singing with their windows open. They told people it could increase the risk of infection. So these guys were just doing their thing. So this happened, and then it went to Italy. It went to Italy. In Italy, despite doing stuff indoors with this neighbourhood in Rome, being in lockdown, they found a way to keep their spirits high, keep their vibration high, by saying to each other, we'll get through this. They clap organised gestures, so neighbours come out to their balconies, because you weren't allowed out on the streets, so you just clap from your bedrooms, from your front gardens, from your back gardens. But unfortunately, the Italians stopped this after about a month, because they thought it wasn't needed. So then, it came to England. And England did the same thing, clap to return on Thursday night. So we did this for 2 months. 2 months, and it sort of began to change lots. That's our Prime Minister before he came down with COVID-19, Boris Johnson, clapping away, as he does. So, this happened, and then again, like it did in Wuhan, like it did in Italy, it all stopped. I don't understand why it stopped, but this is a good one. Obviously the bagpipes are quite a strong instrument, so people are playing their instruments. Again, raising vibration, raising the happiness in people. Another one. This one basically shows you, I'll take this back to the beginning. This one makes me cry every time I watch it. This was Italy again, when this is a town where they had lots of deaths through COVID. So this guy played his trumpet on his, make me cry again, on his balcony of Imagine. Imagine there's no heaven, no hell. So this one didn't raise my vibration, but it did raise the vibration in me. So what I'd like to do is try and spread the word to try and get clapping back. Because the reason why it stopped.
The backsliding that has brought the scarcity upon us.
Excuse me, Smiley. Could you speak plain Penguin, please? He thinks the food shortage has something
Could you explain to me why we stopped clapping for carers?
We can only survive here when we're in harmony. You and your foreign friends lead us into your easy ways. You offend.
So he actually tells the truth. We can only survive here if we're in harmony. And if we're all clapping and singing for the same thing and dancing and raising our vibration for the same point, we can. So he's actually telling the truth here.
It's the great Gwyn. You invite him to withhold his bounty. He rules the seasons. He giveth and he can take it away.
Wait a minute. Happy feet can't cause a famine.
Yeah. If thy kind of pagan display did not cause it, then what did?
Again, they put the blame on the humans, saying it's our fault, the virus is spreading, it's our fault.
Mind-boggling mysteries.
Mystic beings.
Yeah, aliens.
He's mad.
No, aliens. I hear they're smart.
He's insane!
No,
Say!
they might be smarter than all of us. Who knows?
He drove the visual.
This is the problem when you start learning what is going on. You are made out to be mad, you are made out to be crazy. Because you question and you start looking into why things are happening and why they don't do certain things, like the clap for carers. Why aren't they doing it anymore? But you became mad, and then you'll be told
and
too.
now he's renting this rubbish!
Hey, let me tell something to you.
Don't touch me, you filthy vermin! So it follows. Dissent leads to division, and division leads us to doom. You, mumble happy feet, must go.
Don't you take one step, sweetheart.
There you go. You must go. And basically, at the end, he does go. He gets told he has to go. There's bits here where we could do it.
Speaks wisely.
Heed his suffering heart and repent.
But it just doesn't make any sense.
And your arrogance leaves us no choice.
No, wait. Please, son. You can do this. It ain't so hard.
Don't ask me to change, Paul. Because I can't.
And that, my brethren, is the end of it. You, be gone!
And that is what happens when you start following Christ and listening to Christ. You get told out to be crazy, you get told out to be wrong, you get out to be, and basically you get thrown out. And even your parents, your sisters, your brothers, your friends, they turn on you, which is a shame. But what I want to show you is if we could get the clap for carers going again, then I believe, again, lots of the messages in this Happy Feet thing, but this is my one today to show you how Happy Feet can help. So this is another one now, just to show you if we can get people to do what we want them to do, just to come out 2 minutes a week to clap and show how our vibration changes the world.
Rain and wind and weather, hell comes forever.
So this is Mambo obviously after being chucked out and told he couldn't do anything, coming back.
Hey, I know that guy. That's right.
So this is a strange thing here, but this is how I feel the world is at certain times at the moment. We're quite high up. You know, we've raised our vibration, we're going up, and we're almost out of the matrix, on top of the matrix, looking into those who are stuck in the matrix. Down below, who have no way out. They can't find their way out. And it's down to us who have already rose above the matrix to show and lead in with our ways, not only with intellectual education, all these things, but our vibration, become happy, make us make the difference. So this is what happens here.
Okay, this berg needs to topple. Find yourself an elephant seal and show them the moves.
Penguin, how's a bit of fancy dancing gonna move that?
With enough oomph, we can shove enough snow. Pack it in behind. It'll go.
We're always told we can move mountains. You know, how can a penguin move that huge block of ice? I know this is make-believe, but this isn't make-believe. This is what really we can do together. Use our imagination, use our thoughts, and we can move mountains. And this is basically what this is showing.
What's gonna happen, mate? That's a whopping pile of
Scientists will tell you you
Try
can't
it.
move mountains.
Hit the beat hard. And together.
I know how to hit things hard, okay? And I'm telling you, come on, Brian. The impact force of compact ice under pressure is
Just give it a go, you big puss!
Why?
And then the children speak, the smallest voice of that whole place. People who eat each other there normally, joining together, because they don't know any different. Probably the purest spirit at that time.
There we go.
Now you're talking, Brian!
And basically, it shows you what vibration can do. And how the earth is basically is built on vibration and can be changed on vibration. This is a strange being. He can now leave the matrix as he's able to fly and see, which is what we can probably do, even though he's not from this pole. So it makes me think, when I went to America, I'm not part from that coast or that part of the world. but seeing my brothers and sisters over there, watching what you do and seeing how you do it and don't understand how you cannot see what's happening in your country and in our country. And we all know we had wings.
They're doing it again.
This is a big part of the video.
Yes. Fascinating. What is it? I have no idea. Wow. What's it for? Perhaps it's a momentary relief from the existential terrors of existence. Oh, what? It brings out my happy.
Brings out your happy. It raises your vibration, not just you. Lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of people and things around. When your vibration raises, animals around you vibrate, they raise.
You gotta back up to go forward.
Another part of the video you need to learn, but that's for another story. And it shows you the power of the strength, of him changing his ways. That was really, he never backed up before, and he's all back up. This is the biggest bit though, where everybody's working together and then the vibration works in harmony with everybody. The different sounds, the different songs, the different music. Me joining my friends, because I dance like this, man. I see myself as him. This is our last chance. We've got to let love be the way. And that last piece is quite amazing, really, because obviously it takes down the iceberg or the big mountain that's there, but it was done by the smallest animal there, really, the krill, which is basically, we can't even see it, we can see it under a microscope, but his stump with everybody else, that tiniest bit. So when people think they're not important, they're not big enough, they're not strong enough, this video should show them that everybody coming together. And I think we hear it in so many different ways, but the smallest straw on a camel's back, the last piece of salt on a recipe makes the biggest difference, and that's all it needs to get them that amount of people and the right ingredients to make a huge change. So that's my video. I hope you get it. It's basically, it's to try and start again the clap for carers here in the UK, but I want to do it worldwide again because it has such an important vibration that goes around the world, and it also changes the, I know you guys will understand, the Schumann resonance. And there is, if you look at it, when these things were happening before, what was happening with the Schumann resonance, it was amazing what was happening. And it even changed the weather patterns. So I'll leave you to digest and give us some comments and see what you think.